Ta-da! Hi there folks, thanks for clicking onto my channel today. This is Cooking with Sasha China, and today I'm going to show you my version of a cheat ratatouille. But instead of it being called ratatouille, I like to call it ouille, only because the main basis of it is going to be ratatouille. The main ingredients, obviously, your aubergine, or some people call it eggplant, your courgette, some people call it zucchinis, and your tomatoes. It also, the recipe does call for yellow squash as well, and peppers, but we all know that I don't like those. But instead, what I'm going to use instead is a tin of mixed vegetables that have got extra aubergines, courgettes, carrots, peas, onions, garlic, cabbage. It's got peas in here as well, I think I said that, and it's also got celery and squash in it as well. So it's still the same basis. I haven't got any fresh onions or garlic at the moment because they were missed out on my online order. Let's not talk about that and stuff. So I'm just going to use powdered instead. So onion powder, garlic powder there. Also got some fennel seeds here. It's going to be like my version, obviously, of what I do. I'm also going to slice up some potatoes. So once all the veg is all chopped up and prepped in there with the tin of veggies and tomato sauce in there. Oh, tomatoes as well, sorry. Sauce in, veggies in, potatoes sliced on top. And then the main bad boy is this beautiful boneless shoulder of lamb that I have brought out of the fridge. It's come up to room temperature. I have seasoned it with some pepper, no salt. I put garlic powder on there, some mixed herbs, and I'm also going to put in some fresh mint as well. We're going to roast it in this bag here. I've got my pan ready to sear the meat before we pop it in there. You can just put the meat straight in the bag, totally up to you. I like to sear it first, give it a bit of color. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do first. So if you haven't taken your meat out, take your meat out, get up to room temperature. Don't cook it straight out the fridge. It doesn't like it. It will scream at you, blah, blah, blah. Vegans, don't get mad at me. So what we're going to do now is wash and prepare our vegetables, and wash, peel and slice our potatoes, put them in some water so they don't go brown, and we're going to go from there. Oh, also make sure your oven is preheating. I've got it on at about 180. Light's still on, so we're still waiting for that to come to temperature. Pan's ready to go. Let's do the veggies now. So before I start, I just wanted to do a bit of kitchen hygiene. Make sure you have a nice clean chopping board. This one here says Cooking with Sasha China. If you want to know where I got this from, personalised chopping boards, leave a comment below and I'll let you know. Also, it's beautiful, and it also says it there as well. Woo! Anna, that's for you. Okay, so the veggies are prepped. Now we're going to sear our lamb. Okay, so our lamb has been seared. Now, I hope you can hear this, but I'm going to put the extractor fan on now. Can you still hear me? If you can't, I'll shout louder. No, I'm really joking. Alrighty, so you don't want to cook it, you just want to literally sear the sides. So we're going to sear that on all sides, and we'll come back when it's done. Okay, so once your lamb has been seared, you can obviously sear it for a lot longer, and so you can get more colour on there. I've only lightly done it because, well, I don't know why. I only did it lightly. Righto. So in my bag, as you can probably see, I've got, ooh, the camera just went a really weird colour then. I've got my fresh mint in there, stalks and all. Heck, just throw it in. Don't matter. If you want to trim the stalks, no. If you want to take the stalks off, take the stalks off, totally up to you. I'm going to now just place that whole shoulder of lamb in there. Lay it on top of the mint. Remove this glove. only because I don't want the grease on it or anything. Like that. Like I said, it's already been seasoned. Gonna twist. Well, you guys know how to like roast stuff in a bag anyway. Nothing new there. Anyone can do it. Pop it into the hole. My goodness, it's taken longer than expected. Tie it tight. Get your lamb in there. And that is ready to pop into the oven. We're now going to pop that in. Like I said, it's at 180. Pop that into the center. And we're going to cook that. And we'll come back when that's ready. No, not ready, because we still need to put in the ratatouille. We'll come back, like, in an hour's time. Yes. Alrighty, so the lamb has been cooking in the oven for about 45 minutes. It was at 180, which is actually gas mark 4. And now we're going to get our ratatouille ready. So the first thing I've done is the fat and the flavour that I seared the meat from. The stuff that was left from the lamb that I seared off, I actually put it in the bottom of my dish. I've also placed some potatoes on the bottom. Like I said, it's a weird mix-up of a ratatouille that I'm doing. Get your zucchini, your courgettes, and just do a layer of them. Once you do a layer of them, we're going to go ahead and do a layer of the aubergine, eggplant as well. And after that, we're going to do tomatoes. So let me just quickly do that so you guys can see it. There we go, layer. Now we're going to go ahead and do the eggplant, or aubergine, as some people call it. Actually, I think aubergine is the main name. Eggplant is just a different name that some other people call it. There we go, layer. And now we're going to do our tomatoes as well. Like that. Get that in there in a nice tiny fashion. Righty. Okay, so at this point, now what we're going to do is add in a bit of fennel, a bit of onion powder and garlic powder. Only because we don't want it too close to the bottom where we have all that other oil and flavour from when we seared the lamb off. Put in a bit of onion powder in there as well. And now just a smidgen of fennel seeds as well. As you guys can see, there we go. Now I'm going to add in some fresh black pepper. Never go wrong with that. If you want to add salt, add salt. I personally try to stay away from as much salt as possible, because obviously if you're using garlic powder, that's pretty much like salt. Anyway, so now I'm going to add in some fresh mint leaves that I've just chopped up. Just pop it in there because I'm going to feel it goes well with the lamb. Well, whenever I've done it. Okay, that's done. And now we're going to add in a bit of our tinned mixed veggies here. Just like that. Just to bulk it out a bit. Like that. And also one thing I did forget to mention, I am going to use a tin of tomatoes as well, just to make the sauce up a bit. So once you've added your tin of tomatoes, make another layer, or if you haven't got enough room, then do another dish of this. Okay, so as you guys can see, my ratatouille, or my version of a quick cheap Ratat lamb ouille, is ready. The lamb, like I said, is already in there. I had enough to make 2 portions, so this one is going to be extras for me to eat. Nom 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 nom. So on top of the potatoes, I just put in some, or sprinkled some black pepper on there, and a smidgen of garlic powder as well. I'm now going to pop those into the oven. Some recipes do say they take like literally 20 minutes to cook. No, it doesn't. About 15 minutes, an hour. And bear in mind that on this recipe, you've got potatoes as well on the bottom and the top, so you need to make sure that they're fully cooked as well. So yeah, I'm going to come back in about 45 minutes time. Obviously by then the lamb should be looking lovely. Alrighty, so you're going to pop those in. We'll come back when that's ready. Alrighty folks, and we are done. The ratatouille, my version, is done. It's been in the oven for roughly about 50 odd minutes. I've taken it out, and as you can see, let me just get my cloths. There you go. As you can see, it is beautiful, crispy, and still really, really juicy. I can see my lamb is super tender. I took it out and I've let it rest for a while. That's been in for about an hour and 15. It's super, super nice, and obviously with the bag, it's kept all the moisture in and everything. Alrighty, I'm gonna serve up and we'll come back when that's ready. Alrighty folks, and there we have it. We have our lamb ratatouille, or rata lamb touille, that I like to call my made-up dish. There we go folks, thanks for watching my channel. This was Cooking with Sasha China. Thanks for clicking onto my channel today. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy guys. See you in my next one. Bye now.